guys. Sorry, I was gonna try actually go live from my laptop. It's not working. So now I am trying to share this into some groups and on my Facebook, because I really didn't announce a time to go live, because let's just be honest, you can't schedule for these type of things sometimes. You just can't for these type of things sometimes. See, okay, now this is why we're live, and this is why we're having fun, because let's just be honest, this is what we kind of need right now, right? Anybody else? I wanted to kind of just talk to you guys about some things, revelations that I had. Hey, how are you? I'm gonna put on my Facebook. Who else is home with their kids? Well, I think everyone should be home. Country's on lockdown. Oh, that's my laptop showing there. So I am not good at doing this on this. Hi, Catherine. Kathy. I'm like, oh, your YouTube says Catherine, but I know you as Kathy. So how is everyone? Like, comment, tell me how you guys are doing, like, and where you're at. Are you guys on, like, stay in place? Some states I know have more rules right now. Some cities have more rules. We are on a stay in place for California. I'm home own. I'm good. Yeah. So we're in California, we're on a stay in place. And I know some other states, and then I know some cities and are even stricter. So you're home alone. Okay. And so, this is like the new norm, I guess, right now. It's not going to be forever. I'm not a homeschool mom. Aurora says, I'm home. Hubby's working from home. Oh, good. That's good. I'm working from home too. My husband, he works an hour away. Hi, Ginger. At home, no kids, but retired husband and dogs. Oh, okay. Hope you guys are all staying safe. My husband works about an hour away, and he usually works 10 hours a day. He's been cut down to 8 a day and only 4 days a week. So he went from working 5 10s to 32 hours a week. So they have not yet laid them off, but we'll see, right? And then I'm able to work from home. And it's been interesting, right? Trying to do our jobs while being moms, especially for those of you that have kids. It's a whole new ballgame for me personally. Like, I've never homeschooled. You see the kids' stuff right here. Yeah, I didn't bother cleaning that up. Sorry. Didn't even really notice that was in the shot. But I have the tendency to want to have everything perfect. And I have the tendency to feel like a failure if I'm not doing everything correctly. Anybody else? Maybe it's just me. But I always want to do everything with excellency. Like, I've been up the last 4 nights up till 1 a.m., if not later. Last week, every night I was in bed between 12:30 a.m. and 2 a.m. because I'm not, like, I have to get my stuff done too. And, it's just been like crazy, right? And so I have felt like, am I giving my kids what they need? I didn't go to school to be a teacher. Life is messy right now. No apology needed. Thank you. Thank you. And so this morning I was thinking about something, and many aren't going to relate to this unless you live in Northern California. But in 1997, feel like I'm teaching a history lesson. Wasn't that long ago, but I'm feeling old when I say that. But in 1997, I remember I was 12 years old, and we were down visiting my grandparents. We lived way up Northern California. We were visiting my grandparents in Yuba City, and there was a breach in levees in the Yuba City area, Marysville area, and there was massive flooding from, now I can't remember what river it was. Anyways, there was a breach in the levees, everything flooded, and we couldn't get out of Yuba City to head back up to our house, which was in Chester, and we had to leave in Yuba City and get out because of flooding. So I remember being 12, and it was January 1997. And I remember my aunts and my uncles, all their kids, my grandparents, my mom and my sister and I, my dad was home. We couldn't get to Chester, so we had to actually go around, go up to Grass Valley, actually where I live now, and we stayed with a bunch of family, like a family friend, for 7 days. Their roads were closed, towns were flooded, towns were destroyed, and I remember, like, we were out of our element. We were living, all like 16, 18 of us were living in a family friend's house. And I was thinking about that this morning and how literally life was upside down. And all I remember during that time was being able to play with my cousins, play games, cooking in the kitchen with the family, having fun, and enjoying life. And I remember my cousins and I always say it was like the best week ever. And Heather and I always talked about that week because we got really close during that time. That was right when we were really getting closer. And we played hand and foot for hours. And it was funny because a few years ago, there was like scares of flooding from the Orville Dam. And I remember my cousins text messaging me, it's like 1997 all over again, too bad we can't get a week off or a week of no school. And, there was tons of craziness going on in our state, in our region. But as a kid, I don't look back at that time and remember that. I don't remember, you got to do your schoolwork. I just remember having fun with my cousins. And I remember it was like the best week ever. And it made me think this morning, like, it's okay if we only do a little bit of work a day. It's okay. Like, it's okay if I go, hey, we're going to put on some movies and we're going to pull out some board games today and we're just going to have fun as a family. And I remembered that thinking, I want my kids to come out of this remembering that they had an amazing time. They had an amazing time with family. They got closer to mom and dad, and we had family nights and family movie nights. And, we did a little bit of schoolwork, but we also had fun. And that was really eye-opening for me because I was just like, what do I remember from my childhood during those moments? And I just remember the memories. And I know everybody's been saying it, like they're going to remember the memories. They're not going to remember, you not having it all together or you not being the best teacher. Oh, thank you. I don't feel like a good mom sometimes. I did not go to school to be a teacher. Let's just be straight. I have a music degree and a ministry degree. And so, it's been hard on me, but the teachers are getting out amazing stuff. I was able to pick up stuff yesterday and today. I'm feeling I have a grip on it. But one of the main things was, Christy, just make memories. Just love on your kids harder because they're out of their element too. My kids love school. My son is a very social butterfly and he just loves people. He loves people. He makes his own YouTube videos on his iPad. He just likes being around people. And so I have to remember that, I was in the ministry work today doing letter writing. Oh, that's so awesome. And that's so needed, it's, I just remember they're out of their element. And oh, my dad, he says, I remember. Yeah. And so I just thought about that. Moms, let's just make memories, We'll do the schoolwork when we can. If there's one day we can't do schoolwork or we just want a break. I was on the phone with one of my daughter's teachers today and she just said, hey, if you need a break, take a break. Don't feel like you have to have every moment. And she's like, how's it going with the schedule? And I said, to be honest, I was up last night till 1 working myself. So I'm getting up later. So we don't start school right on time. So anyways, that was just kind of the thought process I had this morning. But I just wanted to check in on how you all are doing. I mean, this is nothing our world has ever seen before, our country has ever seen, at least in this technology range, which is like technology era. Like, thank goodness we have Facebook and Instagram and YouTube where we can connect with other people. This is a good time to get back into letter writing or getting on a FaceTime. And so I was thinking, how can I connect my kids to their friends? And so I'm going to reach out to some of the moms and say, hey, let's set up a FaceTime play date for the kids, and letting them see their friends from school, maybe their cousins. My niece and nephew were supposed to, and my sister were supposed to fly out here beginning of April, and now they're not. And the kids, that really hasn't hit them, that their cousins aren't coming. It's sorry, I'm gonna read a comment. My mind is so tired, not tired in sense of being sick, but really just tired of exhausted, right? It is. I think because emotionally there's so much more on us, mentally there's more on us. We run out of, we just get tired faster. I mean, it's a lot to process. It's a lot to think. Sorry, I was going to read. Kathy says Zoom is good too. Yes, I love Zoom. I actually use it a lot for my health coaching journey and a lot of my meetings with that. It's an amazing program. It's free too. The first 45 minutes of Zoom is free. So if you don't have an iPhone, or have something to video chat with someone, Zoom is great. 45 minutes free. And usually you don't need over 45 minutes, but it's one of those things where let's see how we can interact with one another, right? You did Zoom twice yesterday and today. Very cool app. It is. And then you can have like a little chat in there too. People, I think, can raise their hands and ask questions. So what are some things that you guys are doing, even if you don't have kids, that you're doing to kind of, do I say keep yourself sane? This kind of seems like a wrong word to say, but, just to keep yourself in check or happy. I was looking up last night on Amazon some like adult crafts. Like, I was thinking about getting a coloring book, but I know I have like 3 in, I call it the dungeon, my workstation. And so I know I have 3 coloring books. I think I might need more pencils. But what is some things that you like to do? I have like stack of books that I'm like halfway in all of these books. So, I'm thinking reading time, journaling time, coloring. I like coloring. I like art. It's really relaxing. What are some relaxing things for you? Jamie said homeschool is a way of life. Family dinners, puzzles, games, constant family time. Oh, oops. Oh man, I missed it. Okay. Slow living, keeping things simple. I hope every non-homeschooling family walks away from this knowing that it doesn't take an epidemic to create a family fulfilled life. Jamie, I am actually, it's interesting you said that because I'm like, I could kind of get used to this. Like coming to the computer, they have a Google Classroom. I just found out I can put the Google Classroom on their iPads. We have their workbooks, and it's kind of nice knowing I can do it when I want to. They can do this here, this there, and it's kind of nice having that control. I hope it gets easier. Not saying I'm there yet. Not saying I'm there yet. Not saying I homeschool mom rock star. No, I'm not. But I can understand, like, one of my friends, she homeschools her 5 kids too. And I know you homeschool your 4. And she was like, I like the freedom. And I'm like, I don't get it. What do you mean you like the freedom? Like, I need to work. I need them in school so I can work. And tell Zoe and Luke hi from G Daddy. Yeah, they're in the room having quiet time. And actually they're being quite quiet, so I'm really excited. But like it kind of is free, like kind of freedom as the agenda. However, I'm not getting, like, I'm trying to get my stuff done and still I have to help them. And where my kids are at academically and age, I need to be very much like with them. I can sit my daughter down after a while and she can do some computer programs, right? But there's times where I have to like be like doing it with her or reading it to her. And so that is where I'm trying to balance. Like, okay, I have to do this with them, but I have to work. And I have to do this and this and this. So luckily my work I can do late at night. It's a balance for sure, especially when you have to work. Yeah, exactly. And so that's when I'm trying to like balance that. But like, for instance, Rick's off on Friday now because he's down to 4 days a week. And so this week he has off Friday and Saturday. And I'm kind of looking forward to it because, okay, let's set some hours that are just school hours. And then the rest of the day, let's just have family time, you know? So, uh-oh. Do you hear them? Hey, you having quiet time in your room?
Yeah.
Yeah? You say hi?
Hi.
Hi. Are you liking being at home with school?
No.
No? Do you miss being at school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you miss being at school?
Because I want to watch some more school.
Oh, your head's not showing. Oh, G Daddy says hi.
Hi, see Daddy.
Yeah. So, you got to come around. You got to come around, Zoe. So you like being at school. So Luke says he does not like being at homeschool. He likes being at school. Zoe, do you like being at home for school? Yeah? Oh, Bella and Katie say hi. Caddy. Hi. G Daddy says hi. So, Zoe, why do you like being home for school?
Because it's really being really fun. Because it's fun because you get to stay home and you don't have to get in a car and get dressed. That's annoying.
Oh, okay. So you don't like getting dressed for school? No.
I like staying in my PJs.
You guys are getting cut off. You guys are getting, your head's not in. So, well, there's answers from a 2nd grader and a kindergartner.
I'm 5.
Yes, you're 5.
7.
Their birthdays
6.
are in May, and like we probably won't be doing anything for their birthdays this year, just depending on what, you know.
I want to do a family one.
Zoe wants a family day. Yes, pajama all day long. I know some people recommend having them get in clothes and setting that. Let's just be honest. I'm enjoying the lack of laundry. Like, my laundry has not been, we typically do 4 or 5 loads a week because we do it all at one time. And I'm just like, let's just save on the laundry. And we don't have a yard, unfortunately, that I can just send them outside and play. And probably if I did, they would be wearing like clothes.
Hi.
And so I'm enjoying the pajamas. I'm wearing more clothes than they are. And typically it's like multiple sweatshirts a day, jeans a day. Yes, hi. So that's where we're at. Oh, did it unplug? That's fine because I'm not using the laptop. But yeah, I know this is kind of, where's everyone else at with that? I'm probably slacking in that because most people would probably say, oh, put them in clothes, but I'm just enjoying not to having to fold and put away all the laundry constantly. So anyways, let's see if any more comments. Let them be comfy. Yes, let them be comfy. I agree with that all the way. I'm all about comfortable. Has anybody done like field trips like online? Barbara says, I'm working in my jammies all day. That's where it's at, Barbara. Seriously. I did get in jeans yesterday and today. So, oh, my mom says hi. Hi, Mom.
Hi,
Yeah.
G Mama.
Oh,
Mwah.
yeah.
Hi,
So,
Mommy.
oh, you guys getting a snack? All
Yeah,
right.
we're really hungry.
You know, I'm live. I'm going to let it slide. They eat a lot too. They're eating a lot. Washing more home clothes, less office dress clothes. Yeah, which is nice because those usually take more maintenance, right? Barbara says, some days I get up, get dressed, but I'm enjoying my jammies, right? Studying the Bible. Yeah, definitely is. There's just great devotions to get in for these times. I was on my Bible app today, and the scripture of the day was like exactly where we needed today. So if you have the YouVersion app, and if you're a person of the Word, they have like verse of the day. If you go to the read or the main tab, there's verse of the day. And the verse of the day today was about how when we have anxiety, basically God comes and he conquers our anxiety and he gives us peace. And I was just like, wow, like that is just so for today. And so with what we're going through. And like he's our source of peace. And he's my source of peace. And I know he's there for everybody else that needs peace because it's Psalms 94:19. Yes. Oh, Jamie says, I'll send you a list of virtual field trips. Yes, please. And then if anybody else wants it, I'll send it to you guys. Just let me know your email. But so yeah, that's kind of just what it's been going. Like life is upside down and it's been crazy, but I'm like, I want to make this like 1997 for my kids. You know? I want to make this a time where in 15 years they'll be like, yep, when I was in second grade, man, I was home for 4 weeks during the coronavirus. Like, you know? Or hopefully it will only be 4 weeks, but just saying, you know, I know I can't be selfish with that. My son is supposed to graduate kindergarten. And last week I thought about, because their school makes this huge kindergarten ordeal and makes it really special. And I started crying thinking about that. And then I started thinking about the 7 high school seniors that I know, that I've known since we're 1 year old, that are graduating high school this year. And I started thinking about their parents. And I started like crying. And Rick's like, okay, it's just kindergarten. And I was like, no, I'm thinking about so and so. Because some of these high schoolers, they've been told, we don't know, you know, if you're going to have a graduation, we don't know how school's going to go. And no prom, no dance recitals, no softball season, no baseball season. Like, you know, and some of these kids are seniors and they have senior night and all that. And I started thinking about them and I was like, okay, my kindergarten graduation doesn't seem important, but you have these kids that have worked 18 years, you know, through high school and don't get those memories. And when I look back on my senior year in high school, there was some amazing memories, a senior trip, prom. I mean, there was just so much fun. And you have a generation out there that are losing that, or colleges, college graduation canceled. Wow. I mean, you are like literally, there's a generation out there that are not getting these lifelong memories. And that for me is just heartbreaking. And it's like, why? I mean, we know why, but it's very devastating and it can become very overwhelming and overtaking of our minds and our hearts and our emotions. And it can become depressing, right? And so that for me is where I've tried to just reach out, read my word, journal, read books, uh, talk to my hair sisters. Okay. Try to put on a wig every day if you wear wigs. You know, there's some wigs that do better than others laying around the house, right? We're going to get into some wig talk here. Human hair is really nice when you're laying around the house in. That for me has been the best. Synthetic can kind of rub. So if I'm going to be laying on the couch, I will wear human hair or I just won't wear hair. But put on a wig, get dressed one day. Do your makeup if you want, and that for me kind of helped me feel a little bit today, especially I put on makeup and I felt a little better, drink some coffee, drink lots of coffee. But this has gone on long, but I just want to encourage you guys that we're going to get through this. If you guys need anything, hey, I'm surprised I've gotten through a 26-minute video with them. So I think we've done really good here. Just being honest.
Hi, me again.
Hi, you again. Yeah. So, anyways, hope you guys.
I'm almost 6 years old.
Yes, you're almost 6 years old. Yes.
And my seventh sister is almost
8, not 9. That's 9. Why do your hands look yellowy? From the Doritos. Oh, yes.
Yummy.
All right.
I like them.
Okay. So, anyways, hope you guys. Oh, you did such a great job modeling Lila. Went to Wig Studio One and bought one. Isn't she great? She's dense, but I really do like her. She's still one of my favorites. I like brushing her out now more. I relaxed her. And I think, I was always so scared to relax and comb out my wigs. And then I started with Lila, I'd comb her through and just relaxed her. And I actually liked the waves on her better with it relaxed. So not sure what you think of that. What color did you get her in? You have to let me know. Let me know what color you got her in. Yeah, it's a beautiful wig. I love it. One of my favorites. It is dense. So I might even look at my part on that one and try to pluck it because it is pretty dense. But it's one of my favorites. It's literally one of my favorites. So this is Aesthetica Ocean and RH1488 RTA. I don't know why I act like I was guessing what it is. I know what this is, but A+ for you. For what? For what, Jamie? I get an A+. Yeah, we're gonna get through this, and I'm excited for how it's gonna come out. I think we're gonna come out of this stronger. I think we're gonna come out of this wiser. Oh, he is talking so well. Yes, he is. A lot of you don't know, but my son has apraxia. Actually, I don't even know if he has that anymore. They haven't really told me, but he didn't really talk until he was over 3. So now he talks my ear off. Yeah, he's very smart, like very, very smart too. The kid is like well advanced. We just got his report card. He's doing really well. So, but it was scary for many years. Like my son only said 20 words at 3 years old. So anyways, that's why also with homeschooling, because both my kids have an IEPs for different things. And so it's just really hard for me because I'm not a teacher and I've always done really well in school. And so I just did it. I don't know. I just always did it. So it's really hard for me to like learn how to teach them and give them what they each need with speech and then visual learning. My daughter's a visual learner. And so it's been, but it will get better, right? And I'm determined to have fun and make memories. So this has gone over 30 minutes. I'm sorry. Thank you guys for having fun with me. Oh, you got the dark chocolate. Ooh, I haven't had that color from them. Getting through 20 minutes without interruption. Yeah. Seriously, I think we've done really well here for these 30 minutes. This is pretty awesome because when I get on the phone with my clients, I get interrupted like every 30 seconds. Let's just be honest. I'm like, do you see me on the phone? Because I'll have my earbud. And I'm like, I'm on the phone. Training them in that. They've gotten, I'm learning that there's things that I can do better on in my parenting. There's different mannerisms I can teach my kids that I probably didn't have to focus on so much when they were at school 6.5 hours of the day. But now I have them and now I'm noticing, oh, I think I still need to train them on you don't talk to mom when she's on the phone with someone. Just anybody else learning some things they can parent their kids on? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to let you guys all go. Thank you guys for, having just a chat with me and, we're all in this together, but let's have fun. Let's make memories because in 15, 20 years, what they're going to remember is, oh my gosh, that was the coolest month ever. Because that's how I thought of the 1997 flood. So anyways, hope you guys have a good day. Bye.